It looks lighter than it is, but trust me, it's not. It's well pre-dawn, twilight. And there's a lot of birds here. This is day number 2. I've got the blind set up, and the blind is just right over there. But I'm gonna have to work my way over. So the rule of thumb is don't be lazy. Stay right on the deck. You gotta crawl. Because if you present a human form, a two-legged form, these birds are gonna flush. So I just have to try to work my way slowly to the blind now. It's set up, it's in great position. And if I can make it without blowing these birds off the hole, it's gonna be a much better shoot. Yeah, no kidding. I'm actually crawling the last 100 yards or so on my belly from the woodland edge to the pond, and it's working. The blind is right there. Just don't give up. I've made it through the open crawl. Now all I have left is this little bit here. There's birds coming in. I have made it to the blind 10 minutes before sunrise. It is sunrise and I have made it into the blind. Look how awesome this is. Never give up on a good belly crawl. Work for optimism, work for belief that you can make it happen. Be patient. When you feel yourself hurrying, find something to do to distract yourself and slow yourself down. Oh my gosh, this is really good. It's going to be a spectacular sunrise. I cannot wait to see what happens. I just have to be very careful now as I get the camera addressed to the one opening in the blind. I have to be sure not to screw it up and scare them all away. Looks like I hit it perfect. Patience, perseverance, optimism. In a blind, the number one challenge you're going to have to wrestle with is doubt. Once you have scouted an area and set up on that area, it's very important that you use hope instead of doubt. If you're mentally ready, if you're optimistic and hopeful, then there's a very good chance that you won't give up. And if you don't give up, good things happen. So I want to give you just kind of an idea and a story. Over the winter I've been looking at these beautiful perched aquifer seeps that we have in our area, and what that is basically is a lake or river that's underground and then sort of trickles off the side of a hill and rolls down the hill creates patches of open water that last year round. And I procrastinated a little on getting set up with a blind, but now as our school district starts our spring break, I'm motivated to find just a little last touch of winter photography. So I've set up my blind on the edge of a very isolated pond that's fed by a perched aquifer seep. And there's a lot of wildlife here. In 2009, I photographed otters here. In 2016, had a great run with coyotes here. And there's always been trumpeter swans, very reliable here. We're starting to get some really nice light. And it's just kissing those swans just right. So the sun is rising now and everything's starting to get that warm butter light. And most of the birds left on their own. More than a dozen trumpeter swans and probably about 100 geese have flown away. And so this is where a person might start to think it was over, show's done, but the light's just getting good. Now yesterday, even after my bungled start in the morning, I still discovered that birds are coming in, and after I left I came back an hour later just to see what would have happened, and there were birds everywhere. So think about the possibilities at this point of dynamic flight and landing shots, territorial interactions. This patch of open water is prime turf, and there's nobody on it except one goose. So if I sit long enough, either the calm on the water might entice an otter to come out, or a mink. I might find a coyote or a fox running across the ice, attracted by the likelihood of a better hunt with fewer eyes upon it. Or I might just find a swan or goose that comes in and really wants that open water. Maybe a couple of them will contest it, and we'll get some great behaviors. So there's a lot of possibilities and a lot of reasons to just stay put. Snack time, and time for a little bit of water to restore my patience, confidence, and dedication to task here. A lot happening. Trumpeter swans coming in right now. This could get really good. All right, well, that wraps it up. Time to exit the blind, take stuff down, and head on home. It was a beautiful morning. It was a good 2-day project, and I'm really happy that I was able to do this. I didn't get anything really unusual, but I did get some neat behaviors, some beautiful trumpeter swan pictures. I'm really happy overall. A pretty day.